Fortuna, Nintendo Switch. Fortuna, but on consoles. There is a lot of exciting things being added to this strange Warframe game right now, and incidentally, more than half of them are Fortuna. Maybe it's someone you bump into in the street, maybe it's someone you know, maybe it's you who gives Warframe a try because you just don't know any better. You are potentially going down a very dangerous path that few have returned from. Actually, okay, many have returned from it because of the game's shortcomings, but that is why I am here. To be your intelligent, informed and entertaining guide in this foreign alien world. The solar system. Yeah. Let's just get to it. Chapter 1. Structure. Shortly put, there is none. One of the key principles you must understand to enjoy the game is how Warframe works, or rather, how it does not. A lot of people like to compare Warframe to Destiny, but they are idiots. But that's debatable. Similar setting only, different gameplay, extremely different structure. You know what's the game closest to Warframe? And I am not even kidding, but because it is the current year, and that reference might be a little obscure to some, let me elaborate. Imagine a video game like a staircase. Most games nowadays have a simple objective: get to the top. Maybe buy a few 20-money DLC steps while at it, I don't know. Some are perhaps not as linear, but you still want to get to the top. Some games have you go in circles instead, repeating a shorter gameplay loop as means of progression, and, in doing so, improving your skill and or unlocking more features. I mean, stairs. And then there's games that just say, here, have some stairs. And you might ask, okay, so what? And the game says, exactly, no directions, just the stairs. You can do whatever, it is your choice. Warframe is like that, except it's not stairs the game gives you. It's slabs of stone scattered fucking everywhere, floating in an endless void of grind without any indication of what you should do, while an evil stonemason throws more slabs at you all the time. No goal, no end, no directions. It is arguably the game's biggest strength and weakness at the same time. If you need games to give you a clear, tangible goal to work towards to, you are likely going to have serious issues with Warframe. Chapter 2. Also, this has chapters somehow, even though it's not a book. Tutorial. So, here's Earth. You don't know what happened, what year it is, or who's the president, or who's this guy, or what language is this. Then the cinematic stops at what you'd think is the least appropriate moment, and you get to choose your starting Warframe. Also, what's a Warframe? Anyone? Anyone? No? Okay then, let's pick, I guess. Maybe you want Excalibur. He's ideal for new players after all. Allegedly. He's also a unicorn, so that's neat, huh? Or perhaps Mac is more your style. Got a pair of lactose reservoirs, so she has that going for her. She is also an expert at enemy manipulation. Sounds great. Too bad you have no idea what that means in the context of the game, because you never played it before. Like, is enemy manipulation important, useful, necessary? Who knows? Or maybe Vault, a high damage Warframe, who somehow, despite being described as a high damage Warframe, has the most utility and defensive capabilities of the three. I don't envy you, it's a tough choice. What you should know, however, that the game doesn't tell you before you choose. You can earn all 3 Warframes not long into the game pretty easily. Don't look at the default color combinations, you can recolor your Warframes and pretty much everything else as well. The starter Warframe abilities may sound cool, but your weapons are going to be doing most of the killing, even with Vault. As for the abilities, in short, Excalibur has sort of a slashy sword charge, area of effect stun, area of effect damage, and can summon a space magic sword that shoots space magic projectiles when swung. Mag can pull enemies towards her, group enemies together, has an area of effect damage and a different area of effect damage. Vault shoots electricity, can speed up himself and nearby allies, spawn a one-way shield and pick it up, and does area of effect damage. There's some minor statistical differences and some other details as well that don't matter to you now. Like many things in Warframe, this choice isn't important and you should go with what you feel you are going to enjoy the most. Go through the first tutorial mission, pick up whatever weapons you like. Right now, don't think about the end game. For 1, all starter weapons are sort of garbage. 2, you can get all of them later. 3, there is no proper end game. Spoilers, sorry. The tutorial will teach you the basic controls, so I won't repeat that here. You are going to meet new great friends your character will trust and obey implicitly without any questions. Then you escape the bad man and...
Jackpot! That's what we're looking for!
Who are you? What's Endo? Yeah, it's a daily Logan bonus thing, and it for some reason interrupts the tutorial. Whatever. Oh, what is this? What is that? What is an Orokin transformer? Wow, Hasbro must be getting really desperate, huh? All you need to know is, this is your ship, and install the thing you apparently got earlier. You can change the colors of your stuff here. Wow! Besides that though, there's not much else to see, you don't have any guns to swap out. If you are inquisitive enough, however, and go to change your stuff despite me telling you that, you will be welcomed by a really intimidating sight. Chapter 3. Okay, let's not do chapters anymore, it's stupid. Also Platinum! Look at all these cool things. You could buy them if you had enough Platinum. Platinum is a premium currency. Sort of. It's generated primarily by people buying it, but can be traded freely among players, so there's a lot of ways for you to earn it later on without paying a single insert your currency here. The important thing is what the game doesn't tell you, which is that while, yes, you can buy all of this stuff with the premium currency, you can also craft it in the game without spending any platinum. So maybe consider doing that instead. Then there's another tutorial mission, you get another thing and get communications up and running. I mean, more communications. Not the chat, we had that before. And alas, another threat appears. The market. Remember Platinum from like 30 seconds ago? Premium currency and you get 50 of it to start with. Nice! There's a lot of things you can potentially spend it on in the market, but do not buy any of those. Especially not these or these. This thing is one of the most evil things in Warframe, just trust me on that. What you want to do is save your platinum, because while Warframe is generally fair as far as its business model goes, it has to make a profit. So the one shitty thing it does is have you buy weapon and Warframe slots exclusively for platinum. The game is based on hoarding, we'll cover that later, but you can get literally hundreds of weapons, and if you don't have open slots, you'll have to sell some of your old stuff to make space. And I mean, while the starter weapons are really not very good, you might have fond memories of them. Maybe you named your rifle already, you weirdo! So, save your platinum and thank me later. For now, I am not picky. This is way more than enough to get you through the rest of the tutorial. You will confront the bad man. And that's it. Mission complete. Tutorial over. What now? Now it's up to you. We'll talk about the grind and the endgame, or lack of thereof, next time. But for now, I suggest you pick some gun that looks nice from the market, buy a blueprint for it, then try to get the resources to craft it. Some of them may not be available on Earth, so you might need to unlock the Venus junction and move your farm down there. If you need any help, there is a limited number of basic gameplay lessons in the codex on your ship and many resources online. Worst case scenario, if you can't find something, just socialize with your fellow players and ask in the chat. People in the game are usually pretty helpful. For now, good luck and have fun. That's probably an important aspect of playing video games, having fun. I think. It's one of the hypotheses, at least. I don't know.